Elephant in the room. Anthony seems to be heading to 770 WABC morning slot soon. Well, good for Anthony. Like, why is that the elephant in the room? I don't give two shits what Anthony does. Everyone was trying to get me to comment because I guess Anthony was on WABC yesterday morning. I don't care. I turned down ABC no less than 3 times since I got let go from SiriusXM. If it works for him, great. But the fact is, they don't have any money. Look, it's Super Chat Friday. I haven't even made $1 today. But the fact is, between my live streaming, my podcast, and monetization here and there, I make more money than what WABC has offered me I think it is officially 3 times that I said no to them. They have no money over there. That's why I'm not on radio anymore, because the money stinks. It absolutely stinks. And I'm kind of damaged goods at this point. So I would have to kind of start from a low level. And I'm not willing to go back on regular radio to make pennies on the dollar. I just don't want that. And the money's in successful podcasts at this point. But look, if he goes to ABC and he's happy, great. I don't give a crap. I just want him to leave me the F alone. It's as simple as that. All right. Opie, any response to what Anthony said about you throwing Steve under the bus? I don't even know what that's about, to be totally honest with you. Steve C, I didn't if he's trying to say that, is Anthony using the tragic death of one of the Opie and Anthony members to just try to get points against me? Fact is, Anthony didn't give a crap about Steve C or no one else that worked behind the scenes of the Opie and Anthony show. The fact is, me and Steve C were actual friends. We talked on a regular basis. I listened to him for hours about his issues and his problems. And in the end, when Steve C tragically died, I went to the wake. It was the thing to do. And if Anthony wants to know the truth, his family and his friends hate Anthony's guts. They told me at the time, wait, Anthony couldn't be bothered to come up here? Couldn't be bothered after all the years Steve C gave to the Opie and Anthony show? Why isn't Anthony here? I go, I don't know. Jim Norton couldn't be bothered. Steve C dies tragically. And the only 2 people that went to the wake from the Opie and Anthony show was me and E-Rock. So it's more garbage from a garbage man. And trust me, his family and friends hate him. They're like, oh, I guess he couldn't be bothered. Well, that's great. That's just great. And then if you want to know the truth, then there was a situation where the family needed some funds. And guess who gave them funds? So Steve C is being used by Anthony? Really? To get a few points on me, Ed? Really? The family, the friends think you're garbage for not showing up at the wake. It's as simple as that. And in the end, the people that were left behind needed some help, and guess who helped them? So he could go screw. I'm not dealing with him and his garbage anymore. Same to Norton. You're a piece of garbage. They couldn't be bothered. Me and E-Rock drove up to Steve C's wake. It was embarrassing because we were the only ones from the O&A show that went. And me and E-Rock were, very emotional in the car. We were in tears. It wasn't fun. It sucked. It absolutely sucked. I can only point this out, and in the end, you're going to have to decide if Anthony's garbage or not. But trust me, I got plenty on Anthony to prove that he's garbage. And today, it's him using the tragic death of someone from the Opie and Anthony show to get some points on me. And he ignores the facts. He didn't give a crap about Steve C. He wasn't taking phone calls late at night from a guy sobbing and crying. Steve C had some huge demons. And then he tragically dies. And Anthony and Jim Norton especially, and the rest of the staff, they couldn't be bothered to go to the wake. Everyone knew about the wake. And trust me, I heard it from his family and friends. Oh, yeah, Anthony's not. Is Anthony here? No, he couldn't be bothered. No, he doesn't care. Oh, okay. There's the real shit. Holy crap, this Anthony doesn't take responsibility for anything. He could spin anything. I don't know why you're here to hate. That's just weird. All right, Sue Fat. I think people hate because they hate the truth. You know, Anthony thought it'd be a good one to use the tragic death of someone from the Opie and Anthony show to gain points against me. When the fact is that, you know, he didn't give two shits about Steve C or pretty much anyone from the staff in the end. If you drank, he loved you. He loved you. And then, you know, there's another opportunity, just another opportunity for Anthony to do the right thing, and he chose not to. And the right thing was going to Steve C's wake. And, you know, I remember, you know, me and E-Rock, like, we couldn't believe no one else was going. It was just me and E-Rock in a car, a lot of silence because we were both sad. Went to the wake. It sucked. There was a lot of tears, a lot of emotions. I sat in front of, for whatever reason, I sat in front of Steve. No, she was in front of me. Jesus. I sat right behind Steve C's mom, and she was insanely distraught and pretty much really, really, really mad. Really mad. She was a very scary woman, and she made it very clear to me that she was very bothered that Anthony and others from the Opie and Anthony show weren't there. That's the real shit.